I can't remember when I went for my first interview and I was asked who is funding. I went straight to the point that my biological father in the person of so and so is funding. I got refused on the first attempt, went on the second attempt and was asked the same question, got refused. The third attempt, when I was asked, I said something very different. And I remember vividly what I said was starting with the very scholarship that was given. So one thing people do not know is that people at the embassy trust the scholarships given to you by the schools way better than the funding you are coming with. So when you mention you have a scholarship from the school, they know that scholarship is not going to fail you. They know that scholarship is not going to that scholarship is not going to delay or anything. It's coming directly from the school, so the school is going to be honest and pay it. But then when you mention that your founder or your sponsor is the one paying, it's a little bit skeptical. So I remember what I said was starting with the scholarship. So I was awarded a $19,000 scholarship. I started by saying that I have been fortunate enough, remember these keywords, I have been fortunate enough to have been awarded a $19,500 Dean's Scholarship. Now, mind you, I used some words like fortunate and then Dean's. What this tells the visa officer is that these were like the very top scholarships. So you can start by saying, well, I have been fortunate, with your natural voice, of course. I have been fortunate enough to be awarded a $19,500 Dean's or Presidential Scholarship. This is the highest scholarship given by the institution, and it was given to me based off my academic records. So when you say things like this, the officer knows that, okay, this was the highest scholarship they could have gotten. They couldn't have gotten any match. So it's a good sign. Okay, so you make it very, very strong that, okay, you were fortunate enough. Still these keywords, you were fortunate, you were privileged to have been awarded this amount of money, and it's the highest anyone can get, or any international student can get. It's the highest international student scholarships offered by the institution. And you want to go ahead and say something like, it covers, let's say, 65% of my tuition. Don't add the living expenses. So if your tuition is $25,000 and you are offered $10,000, just focus on the tuition. Don't add the living expenses. Do the calculation and say that you've been awarded an amount of $25,000 or $19,000, which covers about 75% of your total tuition for the first year and even the subsequent years. But the remaining, which is less than 25%, is being covered by so and so, your biological father or so and so. And I usually tell people not to use uncle or auntie or something. Instead of using uncle, say stepfather. That is what I recommend, because stepfather usually feels closer compared to uncle.